You've said it 1,000 times. I'll change. I'll start tomorrow. This time. I mean it. And yet, here you are. Same habits. Same excuses. Same life. Your word has become a graveyard of broken promises. Empty. Forgotten. A silent witness to the man you could have been. Because here's the truth. Your word means nothing without action. Not to the world. Not to others. Not even to yourself. Talk is the cheapest currency on earth. Anyone can say they'll rise. Anyone can say they'll grind. Anyone can say they're different. Words are free. They cost nothing to speak. And that's why they hold no weight, until you back them with blood. Every word without action is a lie you tell the world. But worse, it's a lie you tell yourself. And when you do that long enough, something inside you dies. The death you don't see coming. It's not the death of your body. It's the death of your self-respect. Your integrity. Your identity as a man of honor. Every time you break your own word. Every time you choose comfort over commitment. You carve away a piece of your soul. Until there's nothing left but a shell. And a voice whispering, "You are not who you said you'd be." That voice will haunt you. At night. In silence. When the distractions fade. And you'll either drown it with more lies. Or you'll face it and become what you promised. Nobody believes you. Not your family. Not your friends. Not the woman who once trusted your ambition. They've heard it all before. Your plans. Your grind. Your next level. But when the alarm rings, you hit snooze. When the weight calls, you make excuses. When life tests you, you fold. And slowly, people stop listening. They stop trusting. Because your words have no backbone. And here's the dagger. When people stop believing in you, you start to stop believing in yourself. Action is the only proof of truth. You want respect? Earn it. Not by talking, by doing. You want confidence? Keep your word. Not to others. To yourself. Confidence isn't built in a mirror. It's built in the dark. When you say, "I'll wake up at 5. And you wake up at 5. When you say, "I'll run today." And you run. When you say, "I'll quit this addiction." And you fight like hell to kill it. That's how trust is forged. That's how men rise. Not with declarations, but with discipline. Words don't make you a man. Sacrifice does. You think being a man means saying the right things? No. It means doing the hard things. Especially when no one's watching. It means keeping promises when it hurts. When it's cold. When it's inconvenient. When no applause is waiting. Because that's where most men break. They love the sound of their own ambition, but hate the silence of sacrifice. And that's why most men will never taste power. They'll die talking about what they could have been. You're building a reputation with yourself, every day. Every day you either prove or disprove the belief that you can be trusted. And here's the secret. Self-belief isn't about positive thinking. It's about evidence. When you say, "I'm disciplined," and you act disciplined, your brain logs that. "I can trust myself." Your identity strengthens. But every time you break your word, your brain logs that too. "I'm weak." And that identity chains you to mediocrity. So ask yourself, are you building a man you admire? Or a man you pity? Pain is the price of proof. You can't escape this. You want to be respected? Bleed for it. You want freedom? Bleed for it. You want power? Bleed for it. Because talk will never cost you. But action? Action will demand your comfort. Your habits. Your excuses. Your old life. And most men run from that cost. They cling to words because words are easy. But the few, the very few, pay the price. And they become legends. The test is always silence. No crowd. No camera. No hype. Just you. Your alarm at 4:59 a.m. Your weakness whispering. Sleep. Quit. Skip it. Nobody will know. And the truth is, nobody will. Except you. And that's enough. Because in that moment, you decide whether you rise or rot. You decide whether you lead or lie. You decide whether your word is gold or garbage. This is the law. You don't need to announce who you are. The world will see it. In your habits, your body, your bank account, your aura. And if they don't see it yet, good. Because the best men are built in the dark. Not with noise. With relentless consistency. So stop saying one day. Stop saying I will. Stop saying I promise. Just do it. Until the words feel redundant. Until the results speak louder than you ever could. Here's the ultimatum. Your word means nothing without action. And the longer you live in that gap, the weaker you become. The softer you get. The more your life becomes a museum of broken promises. But the opposite? When your word and your action align, you become a storm. Unstoppable. Unquestionable. Unforgettable. Because this world doesn't need more men talking. It needs men who bleed for what they say. So decide. Now. Not tomorrow. Not next year. Will you be a man of noise? Or a man of proof? Because time is running. And one day you'll die. And when they put you in that box, your words will vanish. But your actions? They'll echo for eternity.